welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Miss Sweet. I am a 6th year first grade teacher in Anchorage, Alaska, and this is a week in my life. Tuesday morning. This is a short week this week. Labor Day was yesterday. When I come here in the morning, guys kind of saw, I set up my board, I get out my teaching materials. The shields are usually moved because they wash the tables, so I have to put those back out. Today is like a Monday, so I have to get all the paperwork ready that goes home in their mailboxes today. Their weekly homework, this is their weekly spelling homework, spelling list in case they want to practice it in other ways. They also put in their rocket binder their behavior communication log, which basically is how they mark what color they're on every day, and then I write a little note. If they're not on green, if they're above or below green, I write a little note to their families kind of explaining why. So that's what this is, and it goes in their rocket binder. They have a sheet that takes the stories from this week. So we'll read somewhere between 2 to 4, maybe 5 stories in the week that go with their sounds for the week. Take the stories and they just type them up, and then they're just on this green sheet, and the students practice reading this at home. And it helps so much. The students that read it at home before we read it in class, you can totally tell the difference when it's time. So I absolutely love that. One thing I think I don't have done that I'm getting ready to do right now is print out my weekly newsletter. That also goes home on Mondays. I'm pretty early today. Students aren't here for another like 25 minutes. So after I finish doing that, I'll probably sit on my computer or start filing this paperwork into mailboxes. I'll try to show you guys a little bit of the classroom and what teaching is like throughout the day, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I just finished making copies for me and my colleagues. So I have my newsletter. I just print like one in color, and then the rest of them are in black and white. I also did the homework for math. So basically our math book is made where each homework assignment is directly after the assignment we teach, which doesn't really work because then students would have to tear them out themselves. So a wonderful parent took home a math book for us and tore them out by section and lesson. So basically we just have to run them through the copier. So the previous week's lesson is what we make for homework. So we did lesson 2, sessions 1 through 4 last week. So they'll take home that homework. That way they just know how to do it at home. Otherwise we end up sending things home and kids don't know how to do it because we're teaching it at the same time. So we send home like basically a review, and all homework is extra credit. So if it's too difficult or if they don't understand it, it's okay because they're just getting extra credit points for it. Just if breakfast is here, basically each student is offered breakfast when they come in. They'll come in, wash their hands. They move their popsicle stick into hot or cold, and then that's where I put all the absent sticks. Obviously they hang their stuff up, and then I haven't turned my music on yet. YouTube wasn't loading, so I need to do that really quick, and then they'll just sit down and eat breakfast at level 0, and we're good to go. Morning, you need to put your lunchbox on the cart outside the door before you come in the room. You brought snacks in? Awesome. Can you just put it on the counter right here? Okay. What do you do next after you take your stuff off? Move your popsicle stick and wash your hands. Welcome back. Feeling better? You like your sweater today? Would you like breakfast today?
Yes, please.
Did you have a good weekend? Good. Can you cover your nose, please? Thank you. Would you like breakfast today?
Yes, please.
Friends, don't forget, if I took your trash, then you should have a rocket binder and your morning workout. Double check your piggy bank to see if you need to trade money with me today. Just got my kids out to recess. This is my lunchtime. So their recess is my lunch, and then I monitor lunch, and then we have specials right after that. Today we have health, and then that's my planning time today, which my meeting got canceled. So that's great. I actually get planning time, and I don't have that much to do, so I'm probably just gonna use it to grade. So right now I have 3 students out. I'm making on some packets to send home for parents to pick up, and I have to make a phone call. Students come back, they have to eat lunch. We eat lunch in the classroom, so they're gonna come back in here, put their shields back up. So all their shields are down on the floor. They just lift them up back on their desk. They eat in here, and then after they eat, they'll wash their hands, and we will go to health. When they come back from health, We have math and read aloud. Math right now, we're doing doubles and near doubles. So we'll do a lesson on doubles and near doubles. And then we always read Junie B. We're reading Junie B. Jones and Her Big Fat Mouth. So I'll read like 2 chapters in here. I did have the snack person bring snack. I think it's like pop chips or something. I can't remember. We'll have snack and that will be the end of the day. The person that I usually have come in the morning and do all my filing was not here this morning. I didn't get any of my filing done. So I'm actually going to definitely be using my planning time to file all those papers. And I'm not even gonna start right now because it's just gonna take too long. I probably won't see you guys till after school. Maybe today is running club. So I might not get to talk to you guys again. This might be the end of day 1. I might be saying goodbye right now because I have running club right after school today. I actually might be saying goodbye to you guys right now. And if that's the case, then I will see you for day 2 of a week in my life tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday. So bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome to my Wednesday. I almost said Tuesday. I'm still a little thrown off that there was no Monday this week. I just got to my classroom and I'm realizing that my students have a math quiz today that I have not printed out. So I'm trying to play with the time a little bit here before I kind of go print it off. The copy room is always so busy in the morning that it might not even be worth it to try to walk all the way down there and get it printed. Might just want to go ahead and start getting ready for the morning. Today, students are basically having a pretty normal, Wednesday. Nothing exciting. I'm not introducing a new sound. I'm just repeat teaching the sound from yesterday. Math, we did doubles and near doubles is what we've been doing. So doubles plus or minus 1. That's what their quiz is on today. And then we have music today. I'll probably teach an SEL lesson. We have to make these cute science books that I want before I start teaching science. So my colleague and I are working on getting a parent in to start helping us create that. So I'll show that to you guys in a little bit. It's a very, very normal, I changed the schedule before I left. So it's a normal day. My best friend has a sub for half the day, so she's next door talking to her sub about what's going on this afternoon. Let me show you guys the science books because they're really cute. So this is like an old Alaska book from a student years ago. So they make the cover themselves. This kiddo was absent, so I made his cover, but they make the cover themselves. And then they do a labeled map. So table of contents. This is a key for what they see in the map here. And then, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So this is the first one. That is chapter 1 is about the forest. So we get to paint. We do these with Q-tips and Sharpie markers, and they get to tear out their mountain. They're supposed to write chapter 1. This kiddo messed up, obviously, so he decided to fix it. This one is one of the most tedious, but so much fun. Obviously, after we learn about the eagle, they make this cute little eagle, but it does normally have little feet with talons on it. This kiddo moved, so I don't know how much farther. Yeah, he didn't get any farther in the book. But anyways, it's a lot of fun. So we have to get these put together. Basically, we just need a parent to cut out. So we have to get a parent to cut out these letters on the VeraQuest, as well as the stars, the squares, and the Alaska maps. Basically, we just need a parent to volunteer to cut these out and also actually go through and cut all these pages in the same colors as what's in here because it goes with the book. And then after that, they bind it together and the front page and the back page get laminated. So that's what I'm working on for science, but we haven't started yet because I need a parent to help us out making these books. Otherwise, it'll never get done. Hi guys, I just finished my lunch. I have about 5 minutes before I go pick up my kids. So we get them from outside, walk them to the lunchroom to pick up hot lunch. Cold lunch waits in a line in the hallway with me. And then once I have all of them, we walk back down here to the classroom and we usually watch a video and eat lunch. They're not allowed to talk, so that's why we watch a video. Usually I just pick something off PBS Kids, so it's like a little bit of learning, a little bit of fun. After they come in and do lunch, we will do read aloud, and after music they'll come back. It'll be time for math and they'll eat a snack and go home. That's all I'll have time for. I don't know what I'm gonna do at my planning time today. I need to get some grading done, so probably that. They have a quiz today for math, so it's gonna be really, really short. It's like 5 questions. So it's gonna be super quick, I think. They've been doing really good with the doubles, so I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be speedy. I'm sorry I didn't come back and talk to you guys yesterday. It was a day after running club finished. I was just like, I just want to go home. So I barely even cleaned up my room and I went home. And I'll come check in with you guys probably at my planning time, but I'm not sure. Maybe the end of the day. Who knows? Sounds wrong. I have a meeting today in the conference room, so that's where I am now. I have an IEP meeting and like right now the parents not here yet, but me and my Izzy, we're ready. This is in the middle of my planning time, so I'm hoping I still get some planning time, but we'll see. Teacher life, am I right? Supposed to have planning time, now I have a meeting. Probably won't have planning time for the second day in a row. Wow, welcome to this week in my life. Okay, I'm back in my room. Parent was a no-show. So I stopped to talk to my principal about some important things for running club today or tomorrow, and some other stuff going on, but I'm going to get ready for math now. I like to project the quiz onto the whiteboard so that students are like able to follow along a little bit better and understand what I'm talking about, because it's hard enough when they can't read at the beginning of the year. I'm gonna project that onto the board. I don't have that much time left because we did wait quite a bit to see if the parent was gonna show up. So I have like 10 minutes left of my planning time. Yay. I have to go make some copies of our bathroom bake form because it has run out. My son has soccer tonight, so after work I like to leave on time, and then I have to be at soccer at 5. So that's my plan. I probably won't see you guys again today because I'll be rushing out the door at the end, but I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow for Thursday.
All right, friends, I say be your best, you say do your best, be your best, do your best.
All right, guys, time to go home. I'm just gonna get my class together, so I figured I might show you guys how I close out my room at the end of the day and get ready to go home. Thursday. If you guys don't know, Thursday is my least favorite day of the week because the middle of the week has passed, which is like exciting because we're in the middle, and Friday hasn't come yet. I don't know what it is about Thursday. I don't feel it. Anyways, this morning I went to the gym this morning, so that means that I'm at work early. It's not even 8:15 yet. I'm here and I have to make a phone call to a parent before school starts, and I also need to find a morning work activity because I did not print any out. So I need to make some copies of that. I don't think I have anything else to do this morning besides my normal get ready. Today's a pretty normal day for us. We're starting a new unit on math about putting the add-ins in any order. We're on our 4th day of the reading curriculum for the week, which means tomorrow we have a test, and students have to do clipboard checks and see, like, basically test their knowledge for the week. Did they understand the sounds this week, letter names, all that stuff. It's a typical Thursday today, nothing exciting. I'm just ready to go and conquer this day and get to the weekend because me and Thursday are just, it's not a vibe. Hi guys, I made it to lunch. My friend brought me lunch today, so I'm going down to lounge to eat. But before I go to lunch, I printed out some math games and reading game labels on cardstock. So I'm going to get these ran through my laminator. I just turned it on, so it should be warm enough by the time my lunch ends to run this through. And I'll show you guys where I'm gonna put them. So these bins right here, I wanted to use the same as these, but those are just really hard to fit words onto. So I figure these are still kind of rainbowy. I did the black ones for the white bins, and then I did the white ones for the colored bins. And I figure that if I do it that way, also kids will be able to tell, like, the white ones are math and then the black ones are reading. I don't know, because I thought that when I did it this way, white bins are reading and colored bins are math, that would help, but they still get confused. So I don't know if it's gonna help, but I'm gonna put those right there. I'm just gonna tape them on. I waited so long because I wasn't sure if I should, like, actually put the name of the game, but I changed these out so much, it just doesn't make sense to put the name on them. I'll be changing it too much, so I just decided to do this. So I'm gonna go eat and I'll check in with you guys again during my planning time. I do have a meeting today during my planning time, and I think I have to go talk to my boss too. So I'm not sure if I'll come back, but I'll chat with you guys later. So sorry. I don't think I showed you guys any footage of class today, but I am on my way to running club now. It is 3:35. Running club starts at 3:30, but my colleague starts it off with stretches, and I usually come down and take care of a few things for us before I go down. So I'm going to running club now. It was an eventful and actually really stressful day today for me, which is probably why I didn't end up videoing. I just have been stressed out about some things going on. So yeah. Tomorrow is a new day, so I will see you guys tomorrow for the final day of a week in my life. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Friday. I love Fridays because it means that I get to go to Starbucks. So I went to Starbucks this morning. It also means that it's the end of the week. So that makes me happy. I've got my iced chai pumpkin latte. It doesn't have any coffee in it, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call it a latte, but I have that. And then I got a breakfast sandwich. So just kind of going around my room right now, cleaning up. I didn't clean off my desk last night, so that area had to be cleaned and straightened up, and this front counter. So I'm really just like straightening up my room, which is what I normally do at the end of the day. I'm sorry that I'm just like ahead, but I'm trying to cover up my logo. So I'm gonna finish straightening up and just getting the classroom ready for today. Like I said yesterday, I had running club, so I just zip zapped out of here, and a lot of stuff didn't really get done that I would normally do at the end of the day. So I'm doing like end of the day cleanup and beginning of the day like get ready. So yeah. All right, guys, so I'm just about ready for the day now. I haven't eaten, so I'm gonna quickly try to eat my breakfast before I have to pick up the kids in like 5 minutes. My desk is clean, hallelujah. My whiteboard's good to go. My jobs for reading are good to go. We start reading at like 9:30, so it's just easier if I already have it up and I don't have to do it in the morning because I'm already collecting trash, cleaning desks, handing out breakfast, doing all kinds of stuff. So it's just easier if that's done for me already. So that's all set up. I have my counter set up with my curriculum ready to go for teaching this morning, and then I'll have to reset that counter this afternoon. My best friend made all the copies for us today, so my copies are made for next week already. I just need to sort them and file them into days of the week. And yeah, so I'm gonna get started with my day, and I'll check in with you guys later. Good morning, friends.
Good morning, Leslie. I'm so glad you're all here today. Happy Friday. It's my favorite day of the week. And I'm so glad so many of you made it here for that day. Today is September 10th, 2021. Our schedule today looks very normal to every single Friday.
Number 2. Raise your hand when you have something to say. Number 3. Make good choices. Be safe, be kind. Number 4. Keep your dear teachers happy.
You guys tell me what card?
Octopus.
It makes the sound.
O.
This is letter.
O.
That's the word, letter, and sound that's going to be on your spelling test. I'll leave it right there so you can move it. Read these words to me. Word.
O.
Word.
E. Help.
All right, those are your high frequency words and your sounds for this week. Remember, when you see those high frequency words, you have to know them.
Lightning fast.
Yeah, you can't sound those ones out. You got to know them lightning fast. If you can go ahead and make a circle for me, then we can play Sparkle before a spelling test.
Hello. So my kids just went to gym. I only have gym today as my only special, so I'm gonna do some work for next week, planning for next week, and start straightening up the classroom, because when they come back we do first grade singing and then math and then Fun Friday, and then it's like snack goes with them out the door on Friday, so they have enough time to play during Fun Friday. So it's gonna be a rushed afternoon after this. I don't plan on hanging around too long after work today. Probably just stay till my contracted time and then leave, because it seems like everything I have done for the most part for next week is good to go. So I'm just gonna do some grading and planning right now and straightening up my room, so that we're ready for the weekend and the beginning of next week. All right, so I thought I would show you guys this shelf. I know I've shown you guys these before. So basically these labels, I had these on these and they just didn't fit. They were on these, and they didn't fit, they were too big. So I found these ones on TPT and cut those out. All right, and then these are my reading games and these are my math games, and I've never showed you guys them. And please, I don't want to talk about how these say reading game and these say math games. I was not about to reprint them because these are on cardstock. I used the color printer. They were already getting ready to be laminated when I realized those say reading game and these say math game, so whatever. So I did the black and rainbow on these bins and then the white and rainbow on these, and I think they match really well with the things on the top. So those ones have like, they're a different font, but I don't think that matters. Actually, they might be the same font, but all caps and then lowercase. I don't really remember. Anyways, so reading game. So there's bingo, sight word bingo. These are sight word cards for the week for the first unit. So it's 4 weeks and they play sight word memory with those. And then these are just blending. So you have to use the picture to form the word. So like this top one would be a cat. So you have to find at, put those together. That one is empty because I don't have a reading game that fits the first unit, another one to put in there. So that's just an empty bin. And then here are the math games. So this is a game called Kaboom. We're doing doubles plus one right now is what we just finished. So I thought this was a good one. They take it out, they try to answer this math question. If they get it right, they keep it, and that's like a point. If they get it wrong, they put it back in the can. If they pull Kaboom on their turn, then they lose all their points. And this is, they start by just playing top it with these cards, and then as they get better at top it, and this is 1 through 10, I have some that go up to 20. As they get better at just regular top it, which is basically like war, we start doing addition top it, where they have to add the 2 numbers together. And then these are geo boards. They're just fun to make shape books with rubber bands. And this is another card game, which is what's the same and what's different, and they just do it flashcard style with 2 or 3 friends. And then shape bingo. So this is just like regular bingo, except there's shapes and they have to match the color and the shape. And And then this one I printed out from TPT. It's Roll Right Ad. I think I talked about this in one of my other videos, but basically there's one of these and then they get a bag with one die and a marker. They roll and write the number, roll, write the number, and then add the two numbers together. And the last one, this is a really easy one that I'm actually thinking I'm going to change out here after next week. It's just pattern blocks. So these are, I don't remember if I showed you guys this on my YouTube or if I was showing you this on my Instagram. So if you've seen it before, I'm so sorry. But they basically just take, so this is a picture of a turtle, and they put the hexagons, the rhombuses on, and the triangles, and they make the shape of the turtle, and it just turns out to be a really cute picture. So there's that, and there's a bunch of these in here, so. And the kids kind of know how many kids can do each game, and that's just what's out. After they finish all their jobs for reading or centers for reading, they can do these games, and then after they finish their math assignment, they can do these math games, and it just works because it takes up that empty space in the classroom where kids are like doing nothing. So I love it. I didn't really ever get to show you guys the closeout process for my room, but I'm just done now. So I just closed my blinds. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to sanitize my desk. I wash and sanitize it on Fridays, and then that's kind of it. Lights are automatic, so my curriculum's laying out on the counter, and I changed the date on the board. Turn off the projector, and peace out, Cub Scout. So thank you guys so much for watching A Week in My Life. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.